I'll help you stay grounded as the full moon grows over the next week. Okay, so our last thing today is we are going to do the jaw release. And so some of you, if you've never done it before and you do have a really, really tight jaw, we're going to focus on the masseter muscle. So here is the top part of our palate of our teeth, our jaw, and this is the bottom. So the muscle goes horizontally. Okay, so you can even just feel it. If you open and close and feel the muscle. So you can do an up and down on the jaw. So you can have this up and down motion of the jaw with the ball. And you can also go across, and some of you can just hold. So what I'm going to suggest is you might just start. And Donna, do you want a clean ball? You're just going to use your ball? Okay. I sometimes do too, because it was your own feet. You're just going to roll up and down and just check in with this masseter muscle. Is right to the top. Okay, so you can go up and down and just kind of feel, oh, okay, it's there. Feels okay. Yeah. Some of them, yeah. Some of them you're like, wow, I really like any of us that clench our jaw or grind our teeth or, do any of that stuff, you're going to notice this is really tight. Okay, so this is what's that? Yeah, so we're just going to go gentle, right? And then you can go, so this is the combing, okay, tight short. This is a very small muscle. So a lot of the time it's in a tight short. So the combing feels really good, but also compression feels really good. And just doing a little bit of a cross. So you can feel when you go forward, you kind of drop into that space where you're like, oh, there's the part of the muscle where it stops, right? And then you can go back and you can feel just kind of below your earlobe, you can feel where it attaches into the skull. Okay, so your upper palate does not move. It's only your jaw, right? That hinges open and closed. This is one of the muscles that help you, right? So that your upper palate's just there. It's your lower jaw that's moving up and down. Okay, so some of you might go, this is enough. I feel really good. This is going to release our neck at the same time. Some of you might go, I want a little bit more. Okay, only if you want more, you can take a block. You can do it on the floor. I really like a block. So I just lie down and I put the ball on a block. And you don't need to press, okay? You're just using your body weight. Sometimes this, you just find a muscle and you just pause and you just want to relax your jaw. So relax the lower part of the jaw away from the upper jaw and just rest. And then you might move around. So remember, if that's too much, first step is no body pressure, just using your hands. Okay. And you can lie down and do this if you want. I was just showing you sitting up so you guys were all aware of what it felt like, but you're more than welcome just to lie down and use your hand to roll out your jaw, even if you're not using the block. This is sometimes for a while, I was really noticing that, and I still always have, if you have a communication through one side of your pelvis or your hip that is really tight, you might notice that same side of your jaw really tight. Okay, so we are interconnected. So before you switch, just take a moment just to notice how you feel. And this is all connected to our center of communication. Okay, so you might notice maybe there's something when we don't speak our truth or we're suppressing a thought or we're expressing something that we need to say and we start swallowing our words and we're like, okay, I'm not going to say that. And you start getting tighter and tighter and tighter in this area. Okay, so when you start to release, sometimes things that maybe you were holding on to that you didn't express might want to come out. So just make sure it passes through the doorway of the heart if you can, okay, as it releases. It's good to let it come out. Okay. But if you just need to go and just take some time to like let some sounds come out, you can do that. Okay. But just note sometimes this does release. Yeah. It could be a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So do one side only for a maximum of 2 to 3 minutes. So you're probably there on that one side now. Okay. And make sure you do your other side. Yeah, so really good. So sometimes we never release jaw. Yeah, and so you can't I know, you're like, "Oh my god, your face was just so beautiful, Catherine." Catherine was up into, like, the fascia of the skull and going around the temple, and then her eyes, and she was just like, "Wow!" Her body was just so you like, there was so much joy emanating. I know, I was really enjoying it, so thank you for that. I know, right? So sometimes you might find, wow, this is a really good tool. I really need this. Okay. So these balls are really great. We do have a couple of them that we have in stock, but squash balls, you can buy them at any like sports check or anything like that if you do want to pick one up or a couple up and give them to friends, family. But I sometimes will leave them by my bedside and I'll do this before I go to bed. Okay, so if you've done both sides, then you're just going to lie down and rest. This is our last thing. So just enjoy. Yeah. Carol, this might be a tool that you're taking with you. Yeah, I can feel that there's just like a whole level of release. So just let yourself breathe. This is when and I've got your bags over here, so I can do that for you, Elsby, if you want to set up. So you might find, oh, I want to take my bolster and slide it underneath my knees. And Jane, your body's asking for one. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna give you a little release here. Because your body's like, I want that. And I'm like, yes, of course you do. Perfect. Mhm. So you might still be in your jaw release, so that's fine. You just let that keep flowing, but some of you are done, so you can take some breaths. You can do any movement that wants to come in, and then just slide them a little bit closer. Just, yeah, there we go. This one is really light, so I'll put this one on to balance. Take that. Yeah, you're welcome. Take that moment just to release out your mouth. Let yourself just drop and be held by the earth here. Feel any support that you have offered your body. Allow that level of release to come in. This is a piece by Jeff Foster that wanted to be shared. Some of you may know it. Some of you may it be your first time. I will share it with the recording link. It's called Rest in Every Step. Have patience. Slow down. The gap between where I am and where I want to be is full of possibilities. Don't rush through it. Take time. Find the dignity in slowness. Learn to love the gap. Brace it with your presence. It is bursting with life and creativity, and it holds unexpected treasures. Have patience. Slow down. Life is only now. In presence, there are no gaps. Find rest in every step. Find rest in every step. Feel the essence from the practice as you feel the full circle of awareness completing Noticing body, feeling your breath moving through you. Inhale and exhale. Allowing space for the thoughts and the emotion to be and release as they may. And being open to that intuitive wisdom when it arrives. And notice the doorway through your heart is your guide to your true self, your place of wholeness, regulation, equanimity, where we feel connected to nature and elements, to that presence. So allow your heart to guide you. Thank yourself for showing up, for taking this time. And create a couple more minutes of silence for you. See if you can let go just a little bit more. Release. To allow the sound of my voice to just trickle your awareness back into body. Feel the heaviness of touching the floor, your weight. And bring a little bit of movement. Maybe it's through fingers and toes, arms and legs, stretching, yawning in your fullness, arriving back into self. Take your time. Release any props that aren't needed. Roll over to a side and pause there. And with our fuller class, just note when you do press your top arm hand into the floor and you come up to seated, if someone is beside you and you're directly beside them and they're already seated, just shift a little bit and forward or behind them because we just do want to leave some space for the arms to move out to the side to complete our practice. Arms are out to the side. Remember, if crossing the legs does not feel comfortable, you're going to press the sit bones, the back of the thighs, the calves into the floor, sitting in Dandasana. Exhale out mouth. As you root down through pelvis and you inhale, arms up. Maybe palms even come down and forward as the palms touch. And you draw a line in front of your body as you exhale. And each time, as we do that two more times, and you inhale, just feel yourself gathering up this abundance of spring and this vitality. And as you exhale, receiving it, feeling the earth supporting you over this next week as you embrace the vitality of spring, but the stability of earth. This next pass, as we reach our arms up, We're going to let our palms touch and pause, our thumbs around the sternum, the heart. You can exhale. Let the inhalation come in. One more time, exhale. And let the inhalation come in. Just let yourself breathe as the eyes open and the head lifts. Mm, Thank you for being here. Thanks, Stephanie.
Bye. Have a good day.
You're welcome.